Into the last 8 we go now, and we've got a heavyweight encounter on our hand. It's the #1 team in the world, Belgium, up against one of the fancy teams in the world, that is Italy. Who's going to come out top? We'll tell you next. That's right, folks, back once again with another 5-minute preview. Looking forward to Belgium up against Italy, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new, where have you been, boys? Smash your subscribe button and get banger today with all things Euro 2020 related, Blackburn Rovers related. Woo! Football related. We're going to know here, boys. Under one Rooskies, of course. We've seen some bangers over the last 16, but now the real work gets onto the plate, of course. We're here, and guess what? You're just a touching distance of the final, and of course, you could go the way. If you are new, of course, check out the links down below on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and of course, big shout out to the VIPs. They are your Patreons, boys and girls. Let's get into it then, shall we? Here we go, boys and girls. Here we bloody go. Look back or look forward to this one on the 2nd of July at the Allianz Arena in bloody Bayern. That's right, Germany, of course. Belgium up against Italy. Martinez up against Mancini. Oh, God, goodness. The winner goes through to the semi-finals. Let's take a look at how Belgium got here. Of course, qualified as Group I winners back on the October the 10th, 2019. Been to the Euros 5 times in the past and currently ranked #1 in the bloody world. This is their resume so far, so good. Just the one goal conceded against the Danes, but they did start their account up against with a 3-0 win over the Russians before completing with a 2-0 win over the Finns. Of course, in the knockout stages, taking out defending champions Portugal, and of course they are now out. This is their stats so far. The goals coming from Lukaku, 3 of them. Torgan Hazard with a couple, De Bruyne with 1, and Meunier as 1. Vermaelen, Alderweireld, and Hazard, just the yellows according to my data. Of course, this is their table. Look at it, near perfection. Of course, unbeaten so far. This is it for them. Of course, win this, and I think they're going to go the distance. But of course, this is a tasty encounter for them. Looking forward. So remind ourselves of the 26-man squad. Eden Hazard, De Bruyne. There are concerns. Eden Hazard and De Bruyne, there are concerns, but guess what? I don't think they're not going to play. I think they're going to come through this. Of course, Lukaku's been phenomenal as well. We also seen Torgan Hazard step up to the plate and maybe grab some headlines for himself. Of course, the core at the back is. As for the starting 11, I've gone with pretty much similar faces before. We've got Courtois between sticks for Tongan. Denier coming back in there for Vermaelen, if he's fit and raring to go. Alderweireld, Hazard on the left, Meunier on the right, Witsel and Tielemans. They were in midfield last time around. De Bruyne, Hazard, Lukaku as well. If not, I'm sure they've got enough personalities on the bench to change those spots. But ultimately, I think, especially with a game like this, where it's you're going to need your best to get close to that illustrious final. You're going to have to play the best, of course. So, yeah, we'll see about those. Of course, Italy, managed by Roberto Mancini, Group J runners-up, or winners, sorry, back in 2019, at the 12th of October. They've been in the Euros 9 times in the past and currently ranked 7th in the world, according to FIFA. This is their journey so far. They opened up with a 3-0 win against Italy, followed that up with another 3-0 win against the Swiss, a 1-0 win against the Welsh, followed up by the extra time win over Austria, and, of course, very, very nervy times indeed. Of course, the stats look like this. Immobile, Locatelli, and Matteo Pessina both have 2 goals apiece. Insigne has 1 so far. Barriella, Pessina, and De Lorenzo with yellow cards so far. No reds to their locker. This is, of course, their table coming through quite clean in Group A. Of course, 100%. And, of course, just 1 goal conceded so far in the tournament, just like the Belgians as well. Quick reminder of the 26-man squad for the Italians. Goals from where is he? Locatelli in midfield. He didn't start last time around. And, of course, we don't know about Cellini. But I'm going to go with Cellini to go in, hopefully alongside Bonucci, if he is fit and raring to go. We've got Donnarumma, Spinazzola, Bonucci, Lorenzo make up your back 5 there, including the goalkeeper. Locatelli, Jorginho, Barriella in midfield. Insigne, Immobile, and Barriari up top. Very, very tasty encounter as well. Of course, they played each other 8 times since 1954. 4 wins for Italy, 2 wins for Belgium, and 2 draws. The biggest wins for Italy over Belgium was a 4-1 win. Meanwhile, the biggest win for Belgium over Italy was a 3-1 win. In fact, they've scored 7 goals over the 8 matches. That's a 0.88 goals a game ratio, whereas the Italians with a 13 goal a game ratio. 13 goals scored in those 8 games, a 1.63 goals a game ratio. They're coming into 100% form, the Italians. Just the one blip on the resume for the Belgians. I did put a poll out there, and I got your opinions on this one. 654 of you have voted. 55% going with Italy, and 45 have gone with Belgium. What about the odds for the trophy itself? Italy are actually second favourites, 7-2, with Belgium 7-1. It is now Spain who are favourites, 3-2-1. Of course, I am recording this ahead of the England-Germany game, so we'll have to see about that. Bear that factor into anyway. For me, I'm going to go with a cheeky 2-1 win, in fact, for Italy to get themselves through to the semi-bloody final. Goodness gracious me. But who were they facing in the semi-final? Well, here it is. Here's the bracket for you. Of course, we are looking up at this top left-hand corner. the winner of this match will set up a tasty one up against the Swiss and the Spanish, of course, with a shot at the place in the final. But that's all to look forward to, and hopefully you'll join me doing that as we edge closer to that final. There you have it, folks. There you bloody have it. That's all I've got for you today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash your thumbs up, smash your subscribe. Check out the links down below on my Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and of course Patreon as well. But until then, can the Belgians, can the Italians go the distance? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. But until then, we'll see you soon. And of course, looking forward to the quarterfinals. Until then, we are done.